Back at you with another video from 80s Nut. As usual, long day at work, and I'm filming again at somewhere around 1 in the morning. Alright, so I was debating about what video I'm going to make, and what we have there are video cassettes, camcorder cassettes. Now, I don't have any particular ones that I like more than others. You know me, I collect 80s stuff, some 90s stuff. I like to check out things that are advanced for their time. Anyway, with cassettes, I go after the way the wrapping looks. And if it entices me in any way, then that does it. So what you have there are extremely rare TC20s. And those are TDK. High output, high resolution. Again, the packaging is really what did it for me on this one. As I said in previous videos, the camcorder videos, your video cassettes, and we're not talking about VHS. I don't do any VHS collecting, but camcorder videos. I mainly collect 8mm cassettes, but there's going to be a larger demand on them as collectors start getting involved in them, and I've noticed that it has already happened. Alright, so next. Oh, by the way, the made in Japan, obviously. Next we have a HG, again a TC20 TDK. To me, not as attractive as the first one I showed you guys. And again, made in Japan. I've noticed that my player is on repeat. Oh well, okay, so these are your VHC. They're not VHS cassettes by any means. Compared to a standard size cassette. Obviously you can see in the background, but compared to a standard size cassette, that's what they size up. There you go. Alright, goes down, and here we have a Sony metal cassette. That's a video 8, which is an 8mm cassette. They do have digital 8, video 8, 8mm, which is, they're all 8mm, but they do have digital, and they also have a high 8. Again, extremely attractive wrapping there. Let me move these out of here. Love the chrome inlay that they put there. I don't know if it shows too much, but here's another metal Sony with gold inlay. See, I predicted 2 years ago that all of these would become collector items, and I started collecting them about 3 years ago, and sure enough, they are becoming more and more in demand for collectors. After you've reached the capacity of collecting stereo cassettes, just regular cassette tapes, which I think I'm at that point. I jumped into the video cassettes. There's another 8mm cassette. This is a TDK HS 120 and it is metal. It has plenty of chrome and gold inlay that you see there. So far all of these have been, the ones I've been showing you are all Japan made. And I've noticed that same thing as the regular stereo cassettes, the Japan made video cassettes are better quality, so much better quality. There's a Sony metal, again, different. I don't know if you've noticed, but all the wrappers are very attractive, and they've changed out the wrapper so many times for the pretty much the same identical cassette. Those ones there, you got a 120 and you got a 15. More of the same ones. Anyway, this video wasn't actually going to be for video cassettes. I was going to show some of the packs of stereo cassette tapes, audio cassette tapes, sorry. Here is Maxell. It's still in the package. Made in Japan. And I could tell that there's in the back there's some type of booklet that's in the back. It's really cool. And these are high bias type 2. Kind of look like the capsule, right? If I showed you all the ones I have, would be here till tomorrow, or would be here till tomorrow morning, probably tomorrow afternoon. Here's a 2-pack Maxell. I would have to say very easily Maxell is probably between Maxell and some of the Denons are the most attractive audio cassettes on the market, or were on the market. Oh, by the way, if you notice the full lifetime warranty, just for the heck of it, we had one sent in, and guess what? It got warrantied. And you know how they warrantied it? With a gift card. Here's a Memorex. I don't try to ever remove prices, original prices. There's an original price there. $4.99 for a dual pack, Memorex, high bias, type 2, 90 minutes. You know, right there, that is an 80s look right there. Alright, if you had a BMX bike back in the days, it looked just like that. Hutch, Skyway, they all had that look. Even, what was it, Team Murray. And these are made in the USA, right there. The good old USA. Let's see if I lived anywhere by it. Nope, these were made in Texas. Because I do know that they had a Memorex factory in Santa Clara. 2-pack. CD it. Not very attractive. I have it anyway, but these are newer ones at the tail end of the audio cassette era. Slim case, rounded, contoured edges. Let's find out where these are made. These are made. Can't tell where they're made. Japan and USA components. Assembled in Mexico. See that? Japan and US components, but it was assembled in Mexico. Labor is too expensive in the United States, huh? Too expensive in Japan. From my understanding, it's also too expensive in China, so it's cheaper to send it to Mexico and have them assemble it there. Next up, 2-pack. Maxell UR series, which these will be the normal. Again, here this one says assembled in Korea. US, so this is US parts, but assembled in Korea. I don't care because these are older units and they look awesome. And you know they're older because of the square, the sharp edges there on the cassette case. And I know they're older just because I know. How do you know? Because I know. Alright, next, TDK SAX90 2-pack. These are, again, a little bit newer than your traditional older ones. And I've taught you guys that before. How do you know? Because it says right there, it says best for CD. Older ones did not say best for CD. Because CD wasn't out yet. And here we got made in Japan. Japan! Yeah, that Japan is from the Street Fighter game. Japan! Too much Red Bull. In fact, I need to take another sip. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? D90. I know you guys have had enough of seeing D90s all over the place. That was TDK's #1 selling cassette, was the D90. Sold more than anybody else combined, any other manufacturer of audio cassettes. Let's see where this was made. Okay, it says tape made in Japan, assembled in the USA. So quality all the way around. All the way around. Now if you look good, someone had marked the price off it, and that's the way I purchased it. As I said before, I like having the price tags on there. I notice when you see a lot of listings on eBay, they'll try to mark off the original price, thinking, oh, I can get more. Oh, the original price only says $5 or whatever, and I'm trying to get $20 or $30 or whatever price that they're trying to get, and they'll go ahead and either mark off the price or try to remove the price and damage the wrapping. I say leave the price on, don't mess with it. It's cool to see the original price, and it's cool to see some of the stores that don't exist anymore, like Circuit City and Good Guys. I have a lot of tapes from them. It's a part of our history. Economy's stumped a bunch of really cool retail businesses that don't exist anymore. Maxell. Boom. be at this all night. Alright, next. Trying to find you guys. What do we got here? We got TDK 4-pack. This was pretty much at the very end. This is what I would call very cheap. Record it and throw it away after you listen to it a couple times, as it starts deteriorating rather quickly. These were not good quality at all. I have tried them and I don't like them one bit. But I will collect them. Alright. What do we got here? We got a 6-pack. Bam. Memorex. Again, the look. 1980s all over it. Trying to find where this was made. Now, made in the USA, right there. Can you guys get that pretty good? There it is, made in USA. Now, you would normally have enough of seeing these. However, the US made ones are still highly collectible. Not that they're expensive, it's just kind of cool to have them in your collection. And they're just very happy looking with all of the colors there. What else we got? What do we got here? 8-pack. Are we going downhill? What is up with all these cheapy ones? Is 80s not losing it? No, I am not. I'm just sleepy. Again, very poor quality. Fuji's. I think I might have showed some of these before, but show them again. Fuji. These are your dual pack Fuji's. These are actually great looking cassettes. And I'm not just talking about the wrapping. The cassettes are really cool looking. Do I have any surprises up my sleeve? Let's see what I got here. Oh, I do. Okay, so this has been a little tattered and beat up, but here is something really cool. Look at the old Pepsi logo right there. Pepsi. Free Pepsi. Coupon inside. I have not opened this, honestly I have not. This is just the top flap that would normally hang there. And you could see the Pepsi coupon. It's right inside there. These are highly desirable cassettes. Your SA90s. I probably have a ton of these. I'm sure I do. If you look good, straight right there, SA90 TDKs. And I'm sure in my collection there's probably 50 of them somewhere. I don't even know. Alright, so these are Type 2 cassettes. 4-pack, bonus size, $13.98 value, special, $9.99. What a deal. Here's another really cool one. TDK 1 free SA90 when you buy 3. And this contains the 4 cassettes, all made in Japan. These are the older ones. Yes, very hard to find, striped. I don't know if you can see the stripes right there. I have not opened these, nor do I plan on ever opening these. These are Type 2s, of course. Awesome, awesome, awesome packaging. In fact, I would be willing to bet that this might be the only set on the planet that still exists. Come on, let's not get that far. Well, I think I'm gonna head to bed, call it a night. Want to throw some real quick, some single cassettes. There's a Sony, and I don't care much for. I'm just gonna throw some normal bias cassettes up there, something real quick. Oh, this right here, the Scotch XS. And then, well, let me show you what's special about it. That right there. Compliments of Scotch audio cassettes. These cassettes have been tested at 160 Fahrenheit. Should they be exposed to extensive dust or debris, rinse in fresh water and allow 24 hours to dry outside the album case. Okay, so anyway, that's pretty cool. This was a warranty cassette, so this is what they would send back. Now, washing cassettes, I've never ever been successful of even having any type of water on a cassette tape and been successful with it to come out nice after that. What ends up happening is the tape sticks together. Alright. Older ER90s. What do we got? What do we got? Oh man. Another set. I say 90s again. Buy 2 and save. Told you I could be here all night, but you guys just look at them. I'm tired. Yeah, those two. Yes, 80s nut is getting tired. Here's something really cool. Do you see that? See what it says there? Yes, right there. Focus. Thrifties. It's where my mom used to take me to get ice cream when I was a little kid. She would pick me up from school, and she would drive all of us to Thrifties, my brothers and I, and we would go to Thrifties for ice cream. And I can't tell you how many times I've purchased cassettes from Thrifties. In fact, Thrifties used to sell the